What's happening, traders? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a simulation backtest session on Eurusd. We're going to be looking for supply and demand setups and looking for those fair value gaps. So let's go. Okay guys, so jumping into the chart here, we are on the 5-minute chart. We're going to be trading the 5-minute and the 1-minute, and basically we want to go back in time. So these vertical lines here all show midnight on a day in the UK. So I'm going to scroll up here so I can't see anything, and then we're going to zoom back randomly to around here, and that is Tuesday. So let's go to the Monday here, 16th of January. Okay, and then we're going to split the time around 5 AM, just because I won't be trading until about 7 normally. And we're going to have a look to see what we can find. So we're looking for supply and demand setups and potential sort of smart money concepts and liquidity grabs and stuff as well. So let's firstly mark up our zones that have been interesting to price in the past. Alright, so okay, so already an interesting start to the day. Not that we would be trading at this time, it's 4:30 currently, but we had a fake out of these highs here, or a liquidity grab, and technically we did get a really nice entry there. This would have been an entry for a sell right here, if we were going for a smart money fair value gap entry. So why we would have gone for this sell is we had push up, a liquidity grab, or breakout, fake out, pushed up the new high, then eventually this is the newest I always get this bit mucked up. This is the newest lower high, and then we broke that lower high and found the fair value gap, which pushed up, and then we're going to enter on that. So as you can see, already we would have been in quite a nice profit. I can't even speak today. And if we went for our 1 to 2 for our first EP, that would have actually already been profit. But that was a nice little setup. But get sidetracked there. Let's get back into it. So we're just going to play price forward and see what we get. Okay, so it's 6 o'clock, coming up to London Open soon. We do have a beginning of this supply demand zone here. Okay, here comes some liquidity. 7:30. Right. So we've got fair value gap here, which is just filled. We got any more down here? We got one there, and we got one there. So let's see if price comes and takes all those out, and we get our entry for a buy. This will be a demand setup. So we took out everything. We haven't closed. Oh, I guess we have. Closed in the zone. So this is fine. This is a liquidity grab at the moment. We haven't closed below the zone, so it's still valid. Looks like we're not going to be valid anymore. So we've just broken into a new zone down here. So that's quite interesting. Taking out these lows. So probably going to push up. This could be a fake out now. No, price is going to come down. Okay. Making new lows. So basically now we're going to wait for price to make a new high. There it is. So this is the lowest high, or the lowest high. Then we broke structure, and then from here we actually broke and created a change of character here. So I'm going to get rid of this, and this. Change of character on an area of structure. So Now we've got fair value gap here, and we've got fair value gap here. This is a change of character. So, if price comes back down to this zone, then we've got first entry, and then we'll also put an entry down here in case we go a bit lower. But we'll come to that in a second. So let's see how this plays out. We're going to get a tap back into this zone. Here it comes. Okay, alright, so that's first entry. Triggered. Second entry. Got triggered. So first TP, these highs. Second TP up to here. So let's quickly draw this out. TP1. What am I doing? There we go. And TP2. And then TP3 will be coming back up to here. Which should be pretty insane. I don't even have a line for TP3, but let's see. So, good start with that bullish candle off the zone. So let's see if we can get what we're looking for. Nice start, good pushes. Oh, coming down. Right, I'm going to play this at 10 times, see what happens. Okay, TP1 got hit at midnight, which is interesting. So this would be a hold over the evening. Let's see what happens if we were to just hold. Oh, hey. Okay, so we already got stopped out there. So we actually got to we got up to here. Got TP2. This would have been a long old trade to hold. But a successful trade. Good analysis. Price want to push up from here. So we'll take that as a win. And technically, if we did get all of our pips, we would have got, if we managed it properly, let's say we got out here, 45 pips times 2, 90 pips. Not bad. Okay, so that was towards the end of the day. The entry was at 12:40. The end of the trade, well, finished would have finished at break even after taking profit at TP2 around 3 o'clock next day. So it's quite a long old trade, that one. Right, so we're into a new day and we're kind of lost now. So let's just see what we got going on. Actually, it's a bit of a mess, so I'm going to get rid of this. We'll do some new. No, what am I doing? Get rid of that and that. That and that. Right. Okay, so we've got another interesting area down here. We're in this zone, so let's see what price is going to do. Probably fill the zone, yeah. Now, do we get a rebound or a breakout? So we just got a breakout. This will be the next area of interest for price to try and come to. So we could go for a breakout, 5-minute breakout trade here, which isn't what we're looking for today. We're looking for supply and demand, but we can go for breakout trades. 1-to-1 for TP1. TP2, fill the zone. Good. Nice little fake out. Okay. What we got here? We have got supply zone here. with the fair value gap right there, and a couple below that, but let's see if that one gets taken out. It's just been taken out on the 1 minute. Let's see if we get an entry on the 5. Yeah, there's our entry. Follow the rules. Stop loss just above the highs here. We do also have this area with this fair value gap below it. So, I would go for it. Yep, thought so. So we're taking that one out, and we got an entry there because that candle's just broken that candle's low. So we're going to go for this entry instead. Yeah. Overnight again. And there we go. Okay, so that was nice. We had a good thing to learn there. We've got this liquidity here, here, and here. Okay, pretty much equal highs. A little bit of a weird trend line liquidity as well, if you want to call it that, on that little angle. I should have been a little bit more observant there. I did notice it, and this area was a weak supply. This is the main supply, so yeah. But we got it right in the end. Probably would have re-entered here, so that loss would have been made up with this win. So that's cool. Alright, so we're actually on to the next day, and we're going to keep going. Right, so going to get rid of these boxes just because they're done. Right, what have we got going on here? New highs are being made. Okay, we have a demand zone with, oh, we got one down here. But we've taken out this one, left that one, so no entry for us yet. Although this could fly up. Yep. So that would have been a right entry. It just didn't take out the extreme one, but that's okay. So we come up to another zone now. This is also a supply zone. Okay. So let's go to the 1 minute. Okay, so this is interesting. So we had this here, this upward trend, as you can see. Higher low, lower high, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and didn't really close below it, but we have broken below now. So this would be an entry here because we've got a fair value gap between here and there. So I'm going to take this as an entry like this, just because we would have entered on the beginning of the zone, and then we're going to go down for our 1 to 2, like that. There we go. Look at that. Nice trade. So yeah, we had this upward trend. We got to an area of interest, which was also a supply zone. Then we went down to the 1 minute and looked for breakers of structure. So we had a break here, which pushed down, and then we had a fair value gap, which offered a really nice entry. And also, if we were to go on the 5 minute, we can see that we got our entry. We did close above the zone, but we pushed back down and closed bullish with a 3-candle, 3-line strike. So 1, 2, 3 bearish candles, and then 1 engulfing bullish candle. Sorry, the other way around. Three bullish candles and 1 bearish candle. So this would have been an entry as well, potentially from the zone with our normal rules. So a nice two ways to look at the entry there. You got the 5 minute break and close below with the 3 line strike, or you've got the sort of SMC style break of a structure, look for fair value gap, enter on that, and then yeah, price push down. So that's a nice trade. What's that? 21 pips. Well, no, sorry, that one's not 21 pips. This one is 25 pips. So good little trade that. Right, moving on. Let's see what we can find. Okay, fake out into this zone, now ranging it in this zone. So look for a breakout trade potentially here. Got a close above. Sounds like a nice Lamborghini outside. Okay, yep, entry here on the break of this. Stop loss below here. So this is going to be a breakout trade, and we'll target this little minor resistance up here. Bang. Nice. Okay. Second visit to the supply. Breakout. Okay. So could have had a trade here technically on the flip of this candle, breaking above these highs. But we won't take that now because we missed it. Okay, coming back in. So we haven't closed below this low yet, so we are still bullish until we close below this low here. There's still bulls are still in the market. Still bullish. Still bullish. Still bullish. Still bullish. Not bullish. Okay. Let's go to 1 minute, see if there was any entries there. Okay, so we had an entry here, look. Lower high. No. I can't get my head around these when I'm trying to say them quickly. Higher low. Higher high. We broke the low here. We had a fair value gap up here. So price has gone across there. Now we're still early in the trade, so let's take this trade, put it on. If we'd have been a bit more observant, going down to the 1 minute. So 17 pip stop, and we'll go for a 1 to 2 on this trade. So we're already halfway there. Let's see what we get. Ooh, very close. And there it goes. Okay, another sweet trade. I know I was a bit late getting that one, but was there an entry on the 5? Probably there wasn't really an entry for me on the 5 minute. It's all a bit of a mess. So the 1 minute did the job there. Had that nice change of character across here. And yeah, came up to an extreme fair value gap. The last one tapped in literally by the pip. And away we go. So that's a nice trade. So we're getting a bit of a mess now. And what day is it? It's Wednesday. So we'll go for one more. We'll see how price goes for the rest of the day because we've just got into New York. Well, a couple of hours into New York. So we've got a demand zone here, quite a big one, which has caused a breakout, and we've come back to revisit it. So I'm going to get rid of these. We can get some clarity, and we'll keep all that. So back into the zone down here. Let's look for some fair value gaps down in there. We got a huge one, which price has just filled. So we got a little one down here though. So let's see what we can get. So if we get a break here, probably we'll enter, or we'll go down to the 1 minute. Is it going to fill? It's going to fill it? Oh, it did. And we broke through. Okay, so we closed below. This demand is now invalid for me. Okay. So let's go on the 1 minute. So we got a doesn't count. Still made a new low. Okay, this one counts because we've closed above this one. This one closed below here, so we made a new lower low, and now we made a new higher high from the lower low. So we've got to change of character again. Fair value gaps, we've got one here. And I mean a minuscule one here. Still counts, still counts. So might not get filled here. Might just blast on up. Okay, we will still take the entry if we come into the zone. Okay, there's entry 1. Gonna put a stop below here. If we get it to come down to here, we will take another entry as well. Okay, taking another entry. This fits our rules. We're at a zone. We had a break of structure. We're going to go first TP, taking out this high. We'll go for the second one, taking out this high. Ooh. Ah, roasted. That's fine. That's what happens in trading. Had a pretty good day though. Those two losses there wouldn't have taken away from these, and we had one other loss and this. So far, good week. Let's see how this zone plays out. We'll go to the end of Friday. Okay, we're breaking into this big zone now, which is nice. Let's see if we can get see how the next candle forms. Okay, so there's an entry there for me because we've pushed up, we closed down, we flipped bearish, and let's go. This area is holding up. Okay, so probably would have had a TP here, but didn't set it. We're now into the evening, which is never good for this type of trade, but it's going alright. No, it's not. I would probably never hold this trade this long. So we didn't get to the end of the zone. This demand zone actually held up real nice. Right there. And we missed a trade. Although we wouldn't have got this trade because it's too early. Although we could have got the entry. To be fair, this is at 7 o'clock. The entry would be coming to this area. Also this support, demand. Should have paid more attention to that demand really. Could have got some nice profits though if we were awake or close to stop. Or TP1 at the zone. Then price came down and then pushed up, breaking structure. We then came down to fair value gap extreme down here, and also this demand zone down here, and then price just turned around and we're on the way up. So there's one that we missed out there, which is a shame. So let's see how price is going to go for the rest of the day. We're on to Thursday now. Got some news coming out. Building permits ended up being a negative news. Let's see how that affects. Didn't really do much. Okay, second visit to this supply zone, demand zone, sorry. And we had a break, new high, no, nothing counts yet. It's really struggling to break out these highs. Right, let's fast forward to 7 o'clock again. There. Whoa, Betsy. Took out extreme fair value gap there. Could act as a demand zone. Don't know about it though. No. Right, getting into later in the day. This is Friday. You ain't got no job and you ain't got stuff to do. Alright, so not a bad session really. I know it's a bit of a different video, pretty chilled. But that was good. I did delete a loss that we had around here somewhere, which was annoying. So we had one loss hit down here, which we entered too early on this week's supply. And we had this loss, I got rid of it again because it was getting in the way over here, I think for 14 pips. And we had this big win over here. So 25, 35, so it's about 60, 80 something, about 100 pips here or so. Well, some of these were double entries, so quite a decent week really. And this one over here with a few losses. I'll take that. I'll take that. So there we go. Simulation session done. Yeah, we did the week from the 16th of January commencing to Friday. And yeah, we did a few different little strategies in there. The ones that we use to read the markets every single day. And I'm happy with that. So if you like these videos, let me know. Give me a like. And let me know in the comments what you want to see. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. In fact, this video is going to come out when I'm away, so I'm going to have some videos from there. And yeah, loads of more content coming. So I'll see you in a bit. Peace.